6.
What's up, you guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode 106 of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. How you doing this morning, brother? Jets Giants Day.
Rivalry game, right? Battle of
Yeah.
New York, New Jersey. Here we go. Here we
Let's
go.
go. Let's go. Let's go. You ready? What do you think? What are you feeling?
I'm a nervous wreck. This game worries me because for me, this is the ultimate shit the bed game for this team.
This is the in the rain 13-6. It's got it written all over it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's one of those games we're up 10-6. We give the ball back to them with 2-3 minutes left, and they march down the field and they beat us 14-10. 13-10. This game just worries me, Kevin, because we've seen this story before. And I know people keep saying, guys, it's not the same old Jets. Turn the page. Get with the time. Stop being your old way of thinking. But this is the Jets. They beat the Eagles. They're on this high. I thought the bye came at the wrong time. I wish we would have
Me
played
too.
this game,
You want to keep the momentum going. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I totally agree.
So this game worries me. On paper, Kevin, we're better than this team in every way. Every way we're better than this team. But we'll see. We'll see. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking 13-6 in the rain.
Hmm.
We can't get in the end zone, right?
Yeah.
We move the ball up and down the field, but we can't
Yeah.
get in the end zone. So we kick 2 field goals. They score maybe on a Zach turnover or Barkley or something, and and everybody sits there like this in the rain.
And we go 3-4, they go 3-5. Everyone's back on their bandwagon and say they're in the hunt, where we're
Mhm.
the same old Jets, and call it a season. Call it a season. That's what. I hope that's not what happens, Kevin. I hope our defense goes out there and you know kicks some ass and
I
does what
I
it's
kind of
supposed
I
to
kind
do.
of wish I kind of wish Jones was playing QB
Okay.
because I think our defense would have a field day. I mean, not that
I,
not that Tyrod Taylor is Randall Cunningham, but or Joe Montana.
huh? Listen, both quarterbacks could run. I, I think we have to do what we can to keep him contained within that pocket. I'm more worried on the offensive side of the ball. We need to put points on the board. Touchdowns, touchdowns, touchdowns.
If you don't score points, you're not beating anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only so many games we could win with these field goals.
You
You
can't live
know.
and die kicking field goals all
Yeah,
season.
no, exactly. And in this weather, putting Greg DeLeg out for a 50-yard, a 47-yard, a 52-yard, a
The
42
wind,
yard.
the wind swirling
Yeah,
around. Yep.
yeah, it is not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
How about
You know?
how about Zach actually throws a touchdown pass?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a thought, right?
I mean, how come you watch a lot of football? I watch a lot of football. How come we never start a game where we just air it out on the first play? Just in the way these umps today and refs are calling the game where everything's a flag, why not take the risk? Why not?
The same. You're asking that. I'm asking, how come we never start these games like a house on fire? We're always a slow starter. Oh, we'll wake up in the second half.
Yeah,
And
no, you're right. You're right. You're right. We are definitely a better second half team. Definitely a better second half team. I don't know. Is it the schemes we set and our coaches make the adjustments as the game goes on and we get better at executing it? I don't know.
that's another question I have for you. I know we all know who you wanted as head coach, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about your head coach now going up against the guy you wanted to be the head coach?
I still think Daboll's the better head coach. I'm sorry, kill me. I know Jet fans love Salah, so do I. I think he's the better head coach. I think he's going to show that today. I think he's going to show that today with a banged up team, and it's going to be a tight game. This is going to be a nail biter, Kevin. You're going to be texting me all day, telling me, "Are you effing kidding me? Are you?" And I'm going to be saying, "Well, did you see what did you see what I just saw?" And it's going to be that same back and forth we have every game with this coach and this staff.
And I'm going to make a prediction now that at least one time today, at least one time, the refs are going to make a bogus call that's going to cost us.
Because Kevin, these are both, and let's call it what it is right now. These are both maybe high B, low C teams right now. Yeah, I know the Jets are in the hunt and whatever, but we still don't get that respect. Who are these refs going to call it for today? Which New York team are they going to favor today? Because you know there's going to be a bonehead call somewhere.
I was listening to Beningo yesterday.
Okay. Diehard Jet fan.
And he was talking about how he goes back and forth with the coach, texting and whatnot.
Okay.
And somebody asked, have you ever asked the coach about these roughing the passer penalties on us that we don't get?
Yeah.
Hitting Zach in the head, grabbing his helmet. But, no call, no call. What? And the ref's standing there looking right at it, and there's no call. Salah's explanation was you have to earn it, which made no sense to Beningo and made no sense to me. So what do you mean? Like he said, you have to earn getting the penalty for someone hitting your quarterback in the head?
Yeah, I guess there's no respect for Zach. They don't see him as a quarterback. They don't see him as a quarterback in this league that makes money with the jerseys, with I don't know anymore, Kevin.
But I mean, when a defensive guy punches your quarterback in the head, that's roughing the passer.
Yeah. Not if you're
no matter who it is.
Yeah. Not if you're wearing green and white. Not if you're wearing Jet colors. Not if you're wearing Jet colors. Here's the other thing. Did I hear recently that the NFL apologized for 2 hits against Zach that they missed the call on?
You can see that. There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Should have been a 15-yarder, but sorry.
Yeah. Sorry we cost you. And I keep hopping back on this, and it was weeks ago. Sorry we cost you the game against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry we gave Jalen Hurts a touchdown when he was clearly down on the ground, nowhere, But that's all right. So it'll be interesting to see who the refs help today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kevin, I have one for you because you're a sports talk radio guy. What is your take on Tiki Barber, who hates the Jets, never has anything good to say, calling today's game? Does it bother you?
Yeah,
is he going to be professional?
It doesn't bother me. Okay. Whatever. You want to be a Giants homer, go ahead.
He's going to be professional because he's not professional on the radio.
No. Hey, well, what are you going to do? I guess it's the same as if, I don't know. Well, but when you listen to Lions, right on the radio,
yeah,
he's biased. So,
but he's not. But
he's doing a Jet radio cast. So
you're doing Jet radio. This is a national televised. Listen, I thought Sanchez, and somebody could say, "Well, Sanchez called the Jet Eagle game." I thought Sanchez was fair. I thought Sanchez played for both teams, and I thought he was fair in his play calling.
Well, let's see what Tiki does.
Yeah, I know. I'm jumping the gun. I guess you still listen to WFAN. I totally jump ship. I don't listen to them at all. I think everything and I know this is a Jet podcast, but I think that everything WFAN does with these sports reporters is just clickbaiting. Like that Salah is a bum. He was a bum on SNY. How the hell he got a job in sports? There are so many people,
I don't
Kevin.
know. I don't know if there's a more annoying dude on the radio than that guy.
Him
He
and
anno-
T
he annoys the piss out of me.
him and that Brandon Tierney and Tiki, and who's that other clown who killed Zach Wilson for going back home for the week? It's the bye week. What do you want this kid to do?
I don't know.
I can't even listen to WFA, and that just became a clown station. A
Well, no,
clown.
but you always have to switch it off at 3 o'clock and go to ESPN and go to the Michael K show
Yeah,
with Don LaGreca and the boys. Yes.
yeah. I mean, and when I get a chance to listen and I have time, that's who I'm listening to now. And listen, I know Jet fans hate Greeny, they think he's a phony. I still rather listen to Greenberg and his takes than listen to anything WFAN has to say anymore with some of their clowns on that show on their broadcasts. So done with that.
It's like comedy. It's like comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was I watched so many Jet podcasts, including ours. There are so many good Jet quality content out there. You could give any one of us a job and we would do a better job and be more honest than these jokesters that the fan has on their show.
I
Just
agree.
sick of it. I'm sick of it. You know? I'm sick of it.
I think about Jets Giants. What comes to your mind when you think about Jets Giants? Is it the last minute pass to Al Toon in the corner of the end zone to knock the Giants from playoff
Oh,
berth?
you know what the one that comes to mind, because I think it was the game that knocked us out of the playoffs when
Victor Cruz.
Cruz just danced all over us, and we had them deep in their end zone with like 30 seconds left before the half. We were up, and they threw that short screen to, I think it was Cruz, and he took it 90 some odd yards to the house, and we never recovered. We came out in the second half with our heads down, tail between our legs, and we lost that game.
That was a nice that was a nice Christmas present, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that was the game that always stands out to me.
Yeah,
And that Cruz I think it was a preseason game where he scored 3 touchdowns, and we gave him a job because he was probably on the bubble before that game. And
oh man. I think of so many. I think of one. It's gonna rain today, so I remember Ronnie Lott in the rain knocking the pass down in the end zone. Let's see. Like always, I was at the Toon game in the corner of the end zone. I was at that one. So
were you at the game where we crushed Phil Simms like for 7 sacks?
11.
11?
I think it was 11.
Okay.
Matched his number. So
yeah. Now, wouldn't it be nice today, because their O line is hurting, our D line is strong, one of the strongest in the league. If we could record 6 sacks, 7 sacks, can we get one of those games?
How about you get some turnovers?
Yeah, well, they're good with the turnovers. I can't.
No, but I mean from this team.
No, for today, yes.
In the rain, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
We know Zach can't put it in the end zone, so you got to set him up down there. So
no, and here's the other thing, Kevin. I don't watch too many Giant games, but they don't ever strike me as a team, and I could be wrong. Someone will tell me that even if they go down at half 21-3 or whatever, they're gonna put their tail between their legs. They're still gonna come out fighting. So we have to keep on our game for the full 60 minutes, pedal to the metal. And beat the crap out of this team. It shouldn't even be a game, Kevin, but it will be.
On paper, this shouldn't be a game, but it's not played on paper. It's played on the field.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I just said. It shouldn't be a game, but it will be. It will be.
Giants lead the series 8-6.
Yep. Since 1970. Yep. Yep.
Last one I remember Marshall catching one in the end zone. What was that? 2015, right?
Yeah, was it the last time we played them? I thought we played them in 2019 as well.
Yeah,
no,
we did. Yes, we did, and we beat them 34 to
Okay.
27. So,
Okay. So we're on a 2-game winning streak with the Giants right now.
hmm
Okay. Very good.
after
Yeah, I
that
don't have to.
Victor Cruz salsa in the end.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have they played so little during the regular season. I know they see each other every preseason, but those are just preseason. So I don't
Yeah,
have really
meaningless.
much to say. I was surprised at how many players played for both teams. I didn't think it was that many. Like I had a list of like 15 before I stopped, writing
hmm
down names. I couldn't believe all the players that played for both sides. But
Well, yeah, Jumbo, right? Leonard,
Smith, Plaxico
Le-
Burris.
Leonard Marshall.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Leonard
Uh,
Williams.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. So, Kevin, let me ask you, let's get to this point. Let's get to this now. My math is right, we're about 60 hours away from the trade deadline.
Mm.
We keep hearing
Cook.
Cook and Lawson. Today I heard Seattle. First yesterday I kept hearing very little interest for either one of these two players. And then this morning I woke up to Seattle is hot for Lawson. I don't know how true that is. I didn't have a chance to do some research. Are our New York Jets making a move by 4 o'clock on Tuesday?
One way or the other, I don't know. I was going to ask you that. And I mean, I saw where Cook was getting together with his agent and Joe
Mhm.
D to discuss what was going on. I
Okay.
mean, he's bitching that he's not getting the reps. About all right, well, run for more than 2 yards when you do get a rep.
Well, he did say he's one of those running back, and I love these guys, and I mean all these guys who, well, the more work I get, the better I get, the better I get, the better I get. But you knew coming in here that you were going to be second string to Hall. So what did you want? What did you want?
He wanted
You
to play
know?
with Rodgers, and I
Yeah,
think
that's
once
all.
once once Rodgers went down, that was
Yeah, the game plans changed.
yep.
I don't think the Jets make a move. I really don't. I think they sit on their hands.
Well,
But
I was watching a thing with Tannenbaum, and he said if he was the Jets, he wouldn't do anything.
now, where did you see that? Because I find Tannenbaum to be the most annoyingest person on ESPN.
I
And I,
saw it somewhere this morning when I was looking around, like
okay,
picking up stuff. So
yeah. And I find him slowly becoming a Jet hater, like him too, with his takes on the Jets. And, again, another guy who's looking for clickbait and this bait and whatever. I don't
hmm
know. Tannenbaum speaks sometimes, and even when you watch him on Get Up, half the people on the panel are like, "Huh? What did he just say? What?"
what are you
But
talking about?
yeah,
Let's see. As of Friday, Tippmann out. What's going on with Tippmann, man?
say high thigh, right? Listen, I never. Salah is the worst, or maybe somebody might say he's the best at disguising these injuries and keeping them on because it's true. Like Sauce Gardner and Reed were in concussion protocol for what, 2 weeks,
Two
almost three, like
weeks.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I am learning that with safety precautions now, and it's even in the college level and the high school level, they're keeping these kids out and these players out at least 2 weeks once signs of concussion show up. So, you know,
yeah. I mean, it should be good with Sauce and Reed
read
back
today.
today. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although those kids played great last week, man, or
Oh,
two
they
weeks
did.
ago. Yeah,
They did.
yeah,
Hats off to them, but
absolutely.
who's starting in place of Tippmann today? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know.
Yeah, I have.
I mean,
Because Dwayne Brown's not ready yet. Probably won't be ready
no.
for another week.
I think the inactives come out around 11:30, something like
Okay.
that. So We'll see
Yeah,
what's happening.
I heard some early inactives would be Abaconda again, Brown Lee, maybe McDonald again. I don't get it. McDonald again. I heard you could bet on Lawson being inactive today because they don't want him hurt if there is some sort of a trade going down. But we'll see, Kev. I mean, again, like I said, nothing much to say. We're not an X's and Y show. This is a must win for us. I don't want to
No,
hear that,
must win. Must win.
you know?
If you go out there and lay an egg and lose this game, the Eagle win it means nothing. It means
Yeah,
nothing.
agree, 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 100%. And here's the other thing:
one step forward, two steps
steps
backwards.
back. Kevin, we're at the point of our schedule, right? Where you want to talk about, like, this is why us older Jet fans use the words, here we go again, shit the bed, blow up in our face.
This is a typical setup. Typical setup.
We're at the point in our schedule where last year we looked over the schedule and said, oh, if we can make it to week 10 with this record, everything falls into place. And there we were, week 10, with this awesome record of 7-3, whatever it was, 7-4. Everything fell into place. And how did that play out?
Typical Jets.
Right? What was it?
Did I say same old Jets?
Yeah. What was it? 7 straight losses?
Seven straight losses.
No touchdowns at all. Right? Now, here we are again, a little earlier in the season, but we've all said it, so I'm not going to blame this guy or that lady or that person. We've all said it. Get to the bye week, 3-3, 4-2, even us rose-colored glasses before Rodgers went down said 5-1. The easier part of the schedule is coming up. The easier part of the schedule is coming up. Now, looking at this schedule, Kev, where these teams stand today, is it the easy part of the schedule in your mind?
To me, with the parity that's in the league now, there is no easy part of the schedule.
Exactly.
Any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody. There's no easy part.
Yeah, and here's the other thing, Kevin. We're looking at, and again, it's early in the season, so of course people are going to say, "Shut up! It's early in the season." Right now, every team on our schedule is still fighting for a playoff spot. So when people think we're going to call the Raiders and they're just going to hand us over Davante Adams, even though he's discouraged or whatever he is right now, they're still in the playoff hunt. You think you're going to go and call this team, and everyone right now is still alive.
And the only reason Adams would come here anyway is for next year to play with Rodgers. So.
Yeah.
And I don't know. No matter what happens, I don't think we're going to see Rodgers this year.
Yeah. Although he keeps saying, and you hear that those December rumblings.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. And I think you asked me this question last week. Do you want him to come back week 15, week 16? This O-line, this team, whatever the record is, hopefully it's good. Or, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, good question. And you know what I want to know? Where the hell is Trevor Siemian? Where is he?
Back to right now, we don't need him. We don't need him. Knock on wood, we don't need him.
I don't know what the hell happened to him. He that's it. You pushed him under a rock somewhere.
Yeah. It's all right. We don't need him. Zach is doing what we want him to do. Manage the team. Don't make any bonehead mistakes.
Anything stupid.
Yep.
That's his number one rule.
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid.
100%. I did like the fact that I read somewhere that Hackett was working and looking at the films all last week and all this week to see why we're so bad in the.
Did you hear his red zone assessment?
Yeah, as he called it, the gold zone.
We suck.
Yeah. Yeah, so I want to see now if his studying and his looking at all this film comes up with something. Because you got to get Lazard more active into this offense. You got to get,
And can we sit down Cobb and can we see Brownlee?
it looks like Brownlee might be inactive today. We don't know. Like you said, they'll come out in a little while. Cobb, I mean, then that was just a Rodgers move, to make Rodgers happy. And Cobb's not worth it. I'm sorry. Like the
He's
game.
slow. He's
Yeah,
slow. You can see he's slow.
yeah. The one thing good about Cobb is that if there's an would-be call, he knows how to flop in it to get that call
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of so many years of being a veteran. He knows what to do to get that call,
I agree. I
But
agree.
I don't know. Do you want to give a prediction? You want to give scores? You want to what do you think today's game is? You already said 13-6. Is that what you're going with? We win 13-6, we lose 13-6.
What I want and what I think is two different things.
Okay. So give us what you want and what you think.
What I want is for us to go out there and beat their ass. I'm
They're
talking,
building with their fans.
yeah, I'm talking 27-13, 27-16, something, a decisive win.
Yeah.
What I think is going to happen
Okay.
is we're going to lose 13-6
Okay.
because we can't get in the end zone.
Okay. What I want and what should happen, but we don't play the game on papers and in podcasts and on sports talk shows. What I want is that this Jet team should beat this Giant team 30-10. It shouldn't even be close. It really shouldn't. I'm not afraid of their running game. I mean, last time Saquon Barkley played against us, he had 13 carries for 1 yard. 1 yard. So I'm not worried about their receiving core. Maybe I'm just naive because I don't know much about this Giant team, whatever. But I know about my team and my defense. This should be a 30-10 game, and we sitting back, relaxing and not so. What's going to happen is it's going to be like 14-13 with 2.5 minutes, and we're going to need Zach to get us to that 30-yard line so we can make an attempt at a 45-yard field goal to just get by, and we'll win 16-14 and act like we're world beaters and playoffs here will come, because that's what we'll hear from everyone, once the game's over.
Okay, and does he get us down there to kick the field goal to win?
Yeah, I mean, I can't take anything against Zach, but in the 20s, he's been dynamite, in my opinion. It's what's happened from the 20 to the end zone that he loses sight of the team. The play calling shrinks.
Yeah, it's like they tighten up or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and if that's probably more to do with confidence in him than it is in the play calling. Because Hackett's shown he could coach. Let's get this thought out of our head that Hackett's this bad coach. He's taking a quarterback, which everyone called trash or stinks or this, and made him serviceable. I'm not saying Zach Wilson's a king or putting him on, but he's made him serviceable.
He should be serviceable because when you look around the league and these no-name backups that come in and have world beater games, like, oh my God, where'd this guy come from?
Yeah.
Why can't you do that? You're a number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Again,
it just shows you that LaFleur took on too much at a young age and he was over his head.
Yeah,
that's all.
I agree.
That's all. But again, Salah was probably over his head too. And now finally in year 3, Salah's not there yet, but it is slowing down for him. He's starting to make a few nice move. Yeah, he still got his bonehead moves, like when he's asking Zerline, "Are you good? Can you do it?" Like, you got to know what his range is. What do you think he's going to tell you? No, coach, I'm not good from there. Come on, you have to know that should never even have been, a question. Are you good? Can you do it? Like, come on, you got to know, coach, what his range is.
Of course.
Of
course. Well,
now, Kevin, on a lighter note, I know we're supposed to do our picks for this week. I forgot to bring this week's schedule. Do you happen to have it?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. I figured you were ready to go here.
This has been a rough week. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can punch up today's
Okay, pull it
schedule,
up. Pull
and
it
maybe
up.
we could do it like that. Hold on, give me a second. See if I could come up with it. I'm so
It's a
aggravated.
full slate, right? Full slate.
Yes.
There's no
Yeah.
buys,
No
which is
buys.
which is strange
All
for
right.
this time of year.
So I have the schedule. We could go through it as it's not from our list, but it's from a list. So we'll write down what we did. So the first game on the schedule on this is the Jets Giants. Who do you have?
I got to go with the Jets.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. So let me write that down. Give me a second.
We
All right.
squeak it out. We squeak it out in an ugly, ugly game in the
Yep.
rain.
Yep. Next up is rivalry game. Patriots at the Dolphins. Can we settle for a tie? Can this game end in a tie?
Interesting game. I mean, Miami at home. That's where they win.
Yeah.
Is at home.
Yeah. But did the Patriots finally solve their did they finally get themselves righted after last week with that win? Are they ready to now be the Patriots everyone fears? Or was last week just a fluke game and the Dolphins put 50 on them?
Yeah, yeah. Give me the Dolphins.
Okay.
This could get ugly.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. How about this game? I wish this was the 4 o'clock game because I would really have liked to seen this game. Because as much as I want to believe in this team, I still Jaguars at the Steelers. The 5-2 Jacksonville Jaguars versus
Good
the
game.
4-2
Good
Steelers.
game. I'm calling for an upset here.
Really? Is this an upset special for you?
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh.
Give me the Steelers.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Like I said, I have to write this down. Kevin with the Steelers. I want to believe, because I'm a Trevor Lawrence fan, liked him from his college days. I want to believe that Jacksonville is the real deal. And the Steelers' offense is right now so vanilla, fire Canada, keep Canada, whatever the. I'm going to take Jacksonville on this one.
You
I
are.
like Jacksonville. I
I'm
think they
putting you
go into
down for the
Pittsburgh
Jags.
and pull the upset.
Okay.
In the next game on the 1 o'clock docket, we have the Falcons fighting for a playoff hunt, fighting for a division, winning the division. And the Tennessee Titans, who we keep hearing, Henry's on the block. They're sitting Tannehill. They're bringing in
No Tannehill. Yeah.
yeah. Who do you like? Can the Falcons go into Tennessee or beat them? Or does Tennessee keep their playoff hopes alive with a win?
Give me the Titans.
Wow. Okay.
Give me the Titans at
Now,
home.
if it was in Atlanta, would you take
Probably.
the Falcons?
Probably.
Okay. I'm going to disagree with you, and I'm going to take the Falcons. For some fun.
Yeah, let's go.
Some fun.
Let's go.
Next game on the docket in the 1 o'clock spot, we have the Rams at the Cowboys. Any congratulations to the McVays. They had their firstborn son.
Yes.
Rob, congratulations. Yes. Happy, healthy.
Well, unfortunately, he's going to get a loss today. So give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. And I think only because, again, Cowboys need this one. Cowboys really can't afford to have a third loss in the division with the Eagles in it.
At home, right?
I think the Cowboys win as well because it's a home game. Yes, I'll agree with you on that. And the new look Vikings at 3-4, who beat the 49ers last week, can they go into Lambeau Field and beat the Packers?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the Vikings have righted their ship.
Yep.
And they're ready to make their moves.
I look at that game and I comes down to the quarterbacks for me.
Yeah, you're probably right. But the Vikings are the
I'll take Cousins over Love. So
okay, but are the Vikings not the NFC version of the AFC Jets. Like here they are, the Vikings. They had a big Monday night win. They're 3-4. There's no more, oh, if they're this record, they're going to trade this one, get rid of this one, cut ties with this one. No, the Jets are going to go after Kirk Cousins. Minnesota's going to be out of it, blah, blah, blah. Well, here they are, 3-4, and have a chance to get to 500. Everything's in their lap. Can you see the Vikings shit in the bed? Because they do what the Jets do. When all the chips are in and you need them, they shit the bed. I'm going with them today. I think they're going to win.
Me too. I do too. I do too.
Kevin, I'm not sitting here shocked if they lost because they're the ultimate shit the bed team. I think you ask any Viking fan, they're probably feeling about this game the way we're feeling about the Jet Giant game.
No, I'm jumping on them today.
Okay. I don't think we have to say much about this next one. I think we're both in the same boat. Eagles playing Washington.
Oh, yeah. Give me Philly.
Yeah, I agree. So far we agree on 5 games.
What a farce the Commanders are.
They're looking to get rid of Chase and Montez Sweat, but they're looking for second-round picks for those guys. Would you take any one of those guys on? The price was right?
Yeah, if the price was right, maybe. Yeah.
The second-round pick the right price, in your opinion?
Third, maybe.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. This is a good game now. Now we're getting into 4:00 games, and I definitely like this one at the 4:00 time slot. Browns going to Seattle. Both teams are 4-2. The Browns are playing well with this backup quarterback. He's serviceable, and the defense is doing what they're doing. That Myles Garrett is a beast. Now that's a beast, Kevin. Who do you like? Can the Browns actually go up to Seattle with the 12th man, 4:00 this Sunday and win?
No.
Wow.
Nope. Give me Geno and the Seahawks.
Okay. Now,
What are you
Kevin,
saying?
I did this whole spiel. I'm only taking Seattle because of the 12th man. Because if this game was in Cleveland, I think it'd be a whole different ball of wax.
And what's up with Watson? Took himself out again. I can't play.
No, Kev, I feel like when and his situation was different, when these guys take a year off and their body's not used to this and they're not training like they're supposed to, it takes a good 4, 5, 6, maybe even a year to come back to your normal status. But you know what? The game might have just might just
unless
be done.
Unless you're Breece Hall.
Yeah. The game for him, he just might be done. Who knows? Anyway, I'm taking Seattle with you. Yeah. I'm taking Seattle with you. This is another laugher at the 425 spot, although every time we say, oh, this is a laugher, it never turns out that way. Ravens at the Cardinals.
I mean, how could you go against the Ravens? So
yeah. And they might have now righted that ship where now Lamar's looking good. They got everything rolling. They're going to be a tough out for here on in and well into the playoffs. They're going to be a tough out.
I heard somebody mention them as a Super Bowl.
I kid you not.
Yeah.
Let's face it. And I'm not saying this team I'm not saying, oh, look what they did to the Lions. I'm not trying to put the Lions as world beaters, but the Lions were playing well. That defense looked well. That O-line and D-line, we all said is probably one of the best in the league.
And
that game was over with that halftime.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ravens put a hurting. They put a clinic on. You want to know what perfect football on offense and defense looks like? Watch the first half of what the Ravens did to the Lions.
Yes.
And
everybody was on the Lions too.
Yeah, I was too. America's darlings. Everyone loves them. The America's darlings. Look at them. They beat the Chiefs. Oh, they'll beat the Ravens. Oh, that's going to be a great game. That game sucked. That game was over with before it started.
Totally.
Chiefs Broncos put us both down for the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, it's going to be
that one even close.
No.
Is this no? Okay.
No, I think you're looking at 20, 27, 13, 27-10, maybe.
Uh, I figured you'd make it even worse than that. I know this is a rivalry game. It's the
30,
division
30,
game.
31, 13.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say something like 42-3, 42-10.
Well, I could see that. I could see
You
that.
know? Is this game so out of hand where after the third quarter, you don't even see Mahomes? You know?
No, division rival, they may try to run it up, I think.
Okay. Bengals 49ers. I heard Purdy cleared. Purdy's ready to go. He cleared the concussion protocol, right? He's ready to play, which is amazing. He cleared it in 6 days, where Reed and Sauce took almost 2 weeks. But who do you like?
How
Bengals
could
up with
I?
the 49ers.
Yeah, how could I go against the Niners at home? So
Okay. Now you say the Niners at home. Would you have still taken the Niners if Sam D was starting?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's that defense, man. It's that defense.
Yeah. I'm taking I I'm taking the 49ers. But I wouldn't be surprised because the Bengals are 3-3. This is a must game for them.
Must
I
win, yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if they pull off the upset, but I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one.
I agree.
Kevin, let me ask you.
And I don't know. I know people say Burrow, Burrow, Burrow. I don't think that much of him. I mean, he's a good quarterback, yeah, but he's not in that Mahomes category or and people put him there, but I don't think he is. So
I think he's playing a little hurt this year. He's a little more hurt than they're letting on. And I think you're going to see now as the weeks go on, him getting healthier and getting better. And you're going to see the Joe Burrow that everyone talks about. Let me ask you, again, it was such a hectic week, Kevin. They didn't flip this game. The Bears Chargers are the Sunday night game. That's the game they're giving us.
I guess. And I mean, I don't know. I gotta take the Chargers. How could you go against the Chargers?
And Kevin, I'm only taking that game because it's a home game.
Yeah.
I'm only taking the Chargers. That's the only reason I'll give. I think if it was in Chicago, I'd probably take the Bears at 2-5.
Yeah. Pull the upset. Yep.
Now, in all honesty, Kevin, because we're doing these picks, so we're taking the Chargers. But in reality, I'd rather see the Chargers lose to help our cause out.
Of course. Oh, yeah, but
You know?
I don't have that much confidence in the Bears.
No, I agree. I agree. I agree.
No, we want every AFC team to lose.
Yeah. Now, forgive me, Kevin, because I skipped the game. Well, let's go back to the 1 o'clock hour. Saints Colts. Who do you got?
Colts at home, right?
Colts are at home. That's who I'm taking. I'm taking the Colts. I'm
Yeah.
not impressed with the Saints at all. I'm
No.
sorry I ever said I wanted Derek Carr. I'm glad he's not here. Oof. That's a disaster. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not a quarterback for me.
No, that's brutal. He's brutal.
I'm taking the Colts.
And I remember we were talking about it. And I said, man, I don't want Carr.
Yeah. No, I know.
I don't want Carr. I want Rodgers. How'd that work out?
And listen, the Rodgers, of course, is the smart money, Kevin. I just didn't want to give up the astronomical price that we heard in the beginning that the Packers were demanding. That's the only reason.
And once again, we got it stuck up our Kulu anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah. So are you taking the Colts as well?
absolutely.
Okay.
Minshew, baby, Minshew.
Yeah. So I think we agree on 11 games so far. And the Monday night game, Raiders at the Lions. I think the Lions snap back. They're on national TV. All eyes on them. They beat the Raiders 3-5. Raiders slowly slipping out of that playoff race.
I would find the Raiders to be slightly dysfunctional.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we both got the Lions on that one?
Yes.
So the only two games we're going against the grain is you like the Steelers, I'm taking Jacksonville,
Yep.
and you like the Titans, I'm taking the
You got
Falcons.
the
But that's
Falcons.
more of a let's have fun with that game. The Titans will probably win in the end, but let's have fun with that game. But yeah, those are the games on the docket. 106 in the books on my end. There you go.
That's it.
There
Let's
you
go
go.
Jets. Let's go
Yeah.
Jets.
Let's
Let's
go
go
Jets.
Jets.
Yeah.
Let's go Jets.
Yeah.
I want to see at least 2 or 3 turnovers. Be nice to see a pick six. Defense takes it back to the house. I'd like to see Brees get going today.
I'd like to see Huzama get going. I like to see Lazard get going. I like to see one of these games where our D line has like 7 sacks.
You know what? You know what I want to see more than anything? An offensive passing touchdown.
Yeah.
Can we see that? Can we see one? Can we see one?
You know what, Kevin? We never get it. We'll probably never get it in mine and your lifetime. I want to see what the Ravens did to the line. I want to sit here talking to you at halftime.
Can we see a beat down?
Yeah. Kevin, can you believe that we're up 28-0 at half? Can you believe we're up 27-0 at the half? My only fear now, Kevin, is that we take our foot off the brake instead of keeping the pedal to the metal. Can we see one of those games?
Your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah. Can't recall ever remembering one of those games. I remember the other way around, us getting a beat on a half and was sitting here going, let me go out and mow
rake leaves or something.
Yeah, run some errands. Well, I want to see it the other way. Can we get one of those games?
Be nice to get it today, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we will, but it would be nice though.
No, I think we're going to be pacing the floor in the final 3 minutes, either trying to preserve the win or trying to get the win.
And we'll do something stupid like JFM with a late hit on.
Please, don't even. You know my take on that guy. Don't get me started on that. You know what'll happen, Kevin?
No, we're gonna bury all the negativity, though. We're gonna. This is our day today.
Very good. I hear you. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping.
Fingers and toes.
Yeah, let's go. All right,
all right.
brother.
Let's go.
106 in the books.
Yep. 106 in the books, and we wait for 1 o'clock.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, you guys. Great having you. Enjoy the game. Comment at the bottom who you rooting for today.
What's your take? Yep.
Give us a score prediction.
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later, brother, and we'll talk to you later. And until then, get up. Let's go kill some ass.